Well, hello there, guys, and I'd say welcome to the first podcast of Arkania Hagwan. Yes, I have named the podcast to Arkania Hagwan. Well, this is an app, and if you want to know what the Hagwan means, it means after-school program in Korean. You know, and I feel like all y'all need a little bit of extra after-school session. What you think? What does this podcast entail? Who knows? Like, it's just whatever happens. Whatever topics comes up, whatever controversy or other stuff that I think of, like, what is it? Shower thoughts? Yeah, shower thoughts, driving thoughts, work thoughts. No, I'm just kidding. Not work thoughts. I'm not telling you about my work. And just whatever happens on the streaming community or my streaming life or anything that I think that, is shareable. And right now, I think now is a good time to actually post this podcast and start it up. Anyways, guys, welcome to the Arkania Hagwan. Yes, I know I asked people what I should name it, but I really didn't like the ones that you guys all chose. So I decided to go with this one, which I think goes out pretty well. An after-school program, which is strictly for YouTube only, so it's not gonna be live. Still gonna be fiddling with some settings and stuff, but this is the start of the first episode. I was originally gonna do a first episode of with guest speakers, but I decided not to. And if you see currently right now in this background, it's a temporary background, so it will change throughout the time. If you're listening in, then you probably won't know what I am talking about. But if you're watching through YouTube, then there you go. You have it. You will see my model, and you will see the background. But I do have the thumbnails and the guest speaker thumbnails done. I just need the background thumbnail and the actual background itself. And then, yeah. Also, if you haven't noticed, the Arkania Academy's gift shop is finally open. If you go on daeyoungbt.com, you will see the shop. Currently, as of now, there's only 2 items, which is a mug and a car bumper sticker that's based on my foodie blog and my old YouTube channel called Janto Adventures. That is also gonna be revamped and remade. The old videos that I used to do for the series, which was based in LA, is become unlisted and hidden because it shows my face, and I am gonna be changing it up just for security issues and security risk. But for the new vlogs, you're gonna still see me, my actual flesh IRL. You're just not gonna see my face. Most likely my eyes, maybe my hair, glasses, I guess. But it's gonna be covered with a face mask for most of the time, or blurred out if I learn how to edit that correctly. But yeah, I don't know how to start off the podcast and what I'm gonna be doing most of the time. I don't know how long I'm gonna be making it. I truly wish to make it more than 30 minutes so that someone, like, I don't know, if y'all are going to work or trying to sleep, or I don't know, bored and or cooking, you can just listen on, because I feel like 5 minutes would be a little less. It's not gonna be worth it, So I'll do my best to extend it at least like 20 minutes long. Hopefully someday, I don't know how long our podcast, an hour, 40 minutes to an hour, because I know, yeah. And a lot of y'all requested that apparently my voice is comforting, which I don't agree, but I guess so. Huh. I don't really have a topic this week, not really, just the start of this podcast in general. Actually I kind of do. I had some topics laid out a couple weeks ago that just like kind of, triggered me, Um, but we'll get into that later. But for if you're all wondering what Gianto Adventures is, well, Gianto Adventures is a YouTube series that me and my friend did. Um, that we actually went out to different restaurants. We ate. It was like it was a mix between my foodie blog as well. Um, we just ate food, reviewed on it, see what it was, and then some other adventure types and stuff. But Giant Adventures will be revamped, so it's not going to be just food that we're going to be reviewing stuff. It's actually going to be a vlog style. It's going to be vlogging my life and my move towards Texas. As some of y'all know, uh, I recently moved to Texas for a job, and it's hard, not gonna lie. I moved to a new city, a new state, and I was originally supposed to stay with a friend, but due to complications with pets and them fearing that they're gonna get kicked out if they try to fight it, decided not to stay with them. So pretty much moved to an apartment complex by myself. I had a week before I started work, so I somehow got that. I'll talk a little bit about it here, but it'll be mostly you'll mostly get to see it when I make the video for my vlog. But I mean, yeah, moving here by myself. So essentially, I'm here in a new state, new city, by myself. No familiar faces. Technically, one friend, but he lives like 40 minutes away. And I'm truly living on my own. And it's scary, nerve-wracking, but quite adventurous. And me, typically, I like to travel alone, go to places by myself, because it's like freedom and it's just peaceful, serene. It just puts my mind at ease. But moving somewhere, it's like a whole different story. Yeah, I'm no parents, no curfew. The only curfew I have is to sleep on time for work, and that's another story. Work is just oh, but I love my job. I love what I'm doing actually. Um, but yeah, moving alone by yourself is kind of scary actually. In a sense, it's pretty scary. It's nerve wracking because you have to build your own community, and sometimes, at times, most times, you get lonely, especially if you're moving by yourself. I'm lucky that I brought my dog with me, Moo, but you know, it's a dog. My best friend, and the only thing that I should live up for. Honestly, I think that if I truly moved here by myself, with no one, nobody, honestly, I would have broken. I would have broken down really fast. Cause then I won't know what I'm working towards, why I'm here, that kind of thing. Now some people say it's like a midlife crisis that I just did what I did, moved to a new city, new state to look for a change, which I agree. I stayed in LA for like way too long, all of my life, and I was like, you know what? It's time for me to leave Mama Bird's home, Mama Bird's nest, and time to figure out who I truly am and what kind of human I am. And well, adulting is hard. Rent is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty cheap here in Texas compared to LA. My friend came over yesterday though, and he checked out the apartment complex, and he said, "Wow, this is pretty good. I got a solid place." He said. He thought I got a studio. Honestly, I think I would have been great with a studio, but I got a 1 bedroom apartment. But man, it's crazy though. It's crazy what I'm doing, how I got here, all the life experiences I've achieved so far, and how much more I'll grow from here on out. It's crazy. I can't believe it myself. And how often would these podcasts come out? Who knows? I want to make it a weekly thing, but we'll see how many podcasts I can record, how much I can edit in the meantime while going to work. Man, my life is gonna be crazy. Anyways, yeah, so Janto Adventures would go strictly more into vlogging style. The first episode should be soon, because I still gotta get 3 more furnitures. Oh, moving expensive, by the way. Think real hard about moving. I spent so much money on moving, and I still need to get 3 more furnitures, maybe 4. Do I need them? Yeah, technically. I don't have a place to sit other than in front of my desk. And sometimes I just need a couch to lay on, you know, just to watch TV and stuff. When I do have the time to watch TV. And a dining, not dining table, coffee table, just so I can place my stuff down. Currently, my couch setup is my air mattress, which isn't great. It's too low. Oh, and I stand while eating in the kitchen, so I need a bar stool. Then I need a nightstand, because like all my stuff is on the ground when I sleep. And I'm thinking about getting a lamp, but I'm not too sure. I don't know. I'm still thinking about that, because I don't really turn on the lights in my apartment. A nightstand would be great, or a night lamp, or a light in general. This is really bright. I don't like that. I like it dim. And maybe I live like a gremlin. I don't know. But what I do, yeah, the more stuff will be talked about in the actual vlog. You'll see my apartment. I'll show you around my apartment. I will show you what I've been doing, what my daily life has been like for the past 2.5 months, I believe. I actually moved in August. I moved out of LA in August, but I didn't really move into my apartment maybe like a month and a half ago. So I'm still new in town, 100% new. But do I have a social life? No, not with this job. But enough talk about my IRL life. We're here for topics about streaming and other community within the gaming community. What topic did I think about? Oh yeah, the one topic I had is, what is everyone's irks? You know, the pet peeves kind of thing. I think that's what it's called, pet peeves back in the day. Sorry. I think what irks and pet peeves are similar, right? So what is everyone's irks? Truly, like, think back and what are your pet peeves? What irks you? You know, where did the word irk come from? Oops, where did the word irk come from? The word irk comes from the Middle English word irken, which means to grow tired or to tire. Oh, never mind. Wow. You learn something every day. Irk definition and meaning. The meaning of irk is to make weary, irritated, bored. I'd say it's more like irritated for me. I guess that's what irk is. I guess, yeah. Pet peeve kind of, I guess, right? So what is everyone's irks? Think back. What an irk that you really just get irritated from, or like a pet peeve of yours? Me personally is because I've been working long hours lately, so I'm just tired. I'm mentally drained and everything. My body's just like aching as well, and I'm just like, you know, I get lazy when I'm talking to people, and I use acronyms for short, like, you know, WTF, TY, WSG, LOL, TTYL. If you don't know that one, I'll talk to you later. TGIF, thank God it's Friday, you know those things. And thanks for the invite, thank you, what's good, that kind of thing. And then some people just ask you, like, explain. Why do you shorten the words, not actually write out the full words? Well, I mean, bro, like, you don't know that I had a long day, so like, you know, like, people are just asking why are you shortening the words? Why can't you just spell it out? bro, like I had a long day at work. I'm lazy, but they don't know that. But honestly, there's just times where you're just like irritated, and you're just like, just leave me alone, please. But then you can sense their judgment in the eyes through a screen, and then you can feel the feeling of, I don't know. For me, when people ask me like, you care to explain why you just said, LOL instead of laughing out loud, or like NPMP, no problem, no problem, or SRY instead of actually typing out sorry. Like for me, when I type those things and some people just ask for an explanation why I didn't like, actually type it out, I can feel how much they're looking down on me. I can feel the judgment, and most of the times I don't care. I'm just, my bubbly self. I don't care. I play dumb. But like there's times where you just can't play dumb anymore, and you're just tired, and you just don't want to care to explain, because like you're just stressed out, mentally drained. You get those days, right? But some people don't know that. People don't know what's going on in your life. People don't know what you're going through. So technically, I don't know if you want to explain that, but I don't know what I'm saying. But do you get me though? Like, you're tired. You get home. All you want to do is just relax and just talk to your friends. But then someone asks, why are you being lazy, not writing out the whole thing? Honestly, it just is. Like, honestly, just leave it be. But like, how many of the acronyms do you guys all know though? Like, I know all the old school acronyms. GTG, got to go. TTYL, talk to you later. BRB, which is be right back. AFK, away from keyboard. TY, thank you. LMFAO, LMAO. I think that's all I know. I don't know. I might have to type it out. IG, I guess. IDM, I don't mind. IDK, I don't know. I'm starting to remember some of these now. But like all these newer ones, WSC, what's good? I did not know that. I did not know TLDR for the longest time, until someone explained, oh, too long, didn't read. Actually, I had to look it up. I was like, what does TLDR mean? I still don't know certain one. I mean, ISTG means what? I swear to God, right? There's still a few that I really, truly don't know, and have to look it up every single time. It's just crazy. The acronym just gets longer, or like crazier. There's some acronyms that actually meld together with like older acronyms that gets me really confused. Like, I think what, LFG, right? Usually it's looking for game, but some people change it to something else. I don't know. There's some acronyms that just meld together that I just gets me confused. But how often do you guys use acronyms? How often do you guys do it? Like, it's still words. It's just a shorter way of saying things when you don't have time, or you're just texting really fast. You're on your phone, kind of thing. No, I mean, properly, yeah, you should just write everything out. But what? We're all internet children. We all use improper words. Unless you're writing a business letter, But what do you think? What do you guys think of acronyms? Honestly, acronyms are just a shorter way of saying things, in my opinion. IMO, in my opinion. Right. RSVP, reservation, something. I don't know what the P was. Reservation party? I don't know. I don't remember. How would I know? Yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. This is just the first time. Oh, actually, what do you guys think about calendars? I'm thinking about making a calendar for my merchandise. Strictly for just a regular calendar. I might do scenery, pictures of my dog, commercial artwork, maybe my Arkania Academy. Actually, I'm thinking about changing the name a bit. Call it Arkania Royal Academy. Have the acronyms ARA. ARA. It's funny. I was just thinking about it. I don't know why. But I might just stick it to AA, Arkania Academy. But I will make I'm thinking about making calendars. It's a bit pricey, but it's for 2025. There will be desktop calendars. I'm thinking about making a desktop mat as well. Gaming mouse mat. Desktop mat. Jeez, words. I'm getting hungry too. As you can tell, I don't know when I'm making this podcast video, so you'll find out, I guess. Yeah. What? Yeah. So calendars, artwork is gonna be made. An exclusive stencil style backdrop for this podcast will be used for commercial price merchandise. So you'll have a picture of, if you want, you can have a picture of the classroom. So the background for my actual podcast would be a classroom instead of this cherry blossom. Oh yeah, so in the year of 2026 will be my VTuber 3.0 model. The middle of 2026 would be the complete lore story of Arkania Academy, Arkania Hagwon, and all the lore that's involved with my VTuber. And the end of 2026 would be a visual novel and possibly an anime trailer. The anime trailer would be actually based on the lore story. The way I'm doing this is, yeah, my VTuber model, my VTuber is from Arkania Academy, but there's an actual main character, and I'm making it into a story. This kills two birds with one stone, or three birds with one stone, actually. So I'm a part of Arkania Academy, but there's a main protagonist and antagonist and stuff for a story for Arkania Academy, which I'm using also for my school to base off a story. And hopefully I have enough, budget to make an anime trailer and a music. And who knows, I might ask a friend to mix the song for me, because I don't want to be DMCA'd. I want to make an original song, an original story, and an original animation for it. And it's a big project. And hopefully it comes out end of 2026, 2 years technically. But we'll see how far we get. Because it'll be useful for me for school as well. But yeah. So hopefully my friend can do a composition for it. Be a good project for him too. And on the speaking topic of lore and VTuber models, roleplay, RP. Oh, that's another acronym, RP. Roleplay. How far is too far for a character that you're playing as an RP character? Yeah, there's a whole niche for that. People revolve around the community of role-playing. And I feel like at a certain point, you can't detach yourself from that character. You start becoming your character. I don't know. Or like people, like if you play a certain character, like you play the egotistical nerd in an RP, and people start like labeling you as that person. Do you get tired of your character? Like honestly, I think that's why I changed my lore and my VTuber models, because I get tired of my character. I get kind of tired of playing the same character for a couple years. But sometimes it's fun, sometimes it isn't. But it's growth. You're like growing, and you don't want to stick with the same trope over and over again. And honestly, like that's not. Yeah, maybe you entered my community because of what I used to do, what I did. But we're all human beings. We grow. and I want to grow with my community, if you understand that. So like, we're here all to grow. We're humans, we grow, we learn from our mistakes, and just want to grow. And I want to grow with my community, and I want to grow with you, with all of you that are listening, watching. Yeah, and truly, I hope we grow and get close, because that's what the community does. And honestly, I need that since I'm in a new area by myself. I hope you all just stay, you know? Don't leave me, please. I have abandonment issues. I don't really have any other topics. It was just one thing or another, but hopefully on my next podcast, our next episode, there's more stuff. There's gonna be 2 guest speakers, and I'm hoping to record that soon. If you enjoyed this talk, this session, what's the YouTubers do nowadays? Oh yeah, hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment down below. If I will try my best to get more guests on here, and yeah, so like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button as well to see when my podcast series pops up. Hopefully it's a weekly thing, but who knows. And comment down below on what topics I should actually talk about. If you join my Discord, I will be putting a subtext for topic ideas, and as well as guest lists. If you want me to bring up a certain VTuber on here, or anyone else, comment down below on who I should bring onto this Hagwon. You know, substitute teachers, whatever you call it. But yeah, if there's a specific topic that you really want to talk about, I guess you can comment it, and someday it'll be it will be on the topic list. But I believe the next topic would be about, I won't say relationships. I'm bringing 2 people onto this topic that I don't know if they've ever been in a relationship ever. We'll see. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be chaotic. It'll be definitely longer. More than one person talking, and it should be longer. If you have any recommendation on topics, leave it down on the comments. If you have any recommendations of guest speakers, put it down on the comments as well. But for now, this is the first episode of the Arkania Hagwon. I'll see you guys again on the next Hagwon, on your next class session. And for streaming, man, we'll see if I have more time and the mental to stream on the weekends for y'all. So most likely I'll be streaming once a week though. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening to your teacher yap, and hopefully on the next podcast you'll learn more stuff. And I'm still learning from my students, so I'm learning from you guys. Until then, I will see you guys on the next classroom session, study session, whatever you call it. Anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and join my Discord if you want to see any community events and or put up topics, or hang out. Alright guys, bye.